Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Team Urza. So I wanted to go back and try out one of the older decks. Do you guys remember Brothers War at all? Do you remember that set came out? Yeah, me neither. Apparently Shodra was from that set, so it must have been huge. But no one's playing this card anymore. Urza, the Lord Protector. You remember the melding planeswalker everyone's so hyped about? Well, let's try him again because he's a melding planeswalker, right? So it's like an EDH deck that we're playing. It's we're trying to combo off, and it doesn't really matter if this deck is strong or not. The whole idea is trying to get Urza to come out, right? And you know, I've tried to synergize this a little bit with another card that I really wanted to try out well, and that is Staff of Completion. Staff of Completion has so many effects. You can add mana of any color, you can proliferate, you can draw a card. For some reason, you can destroy a permanent you own, which is why. Why is that even an effect? Right, so that's your three. That's your three ability actually, and one painfully not ability, and one that's you can 5 mana you can untap it, which I don't think it will ever happen. But that is the whole reason why this is in the deck. We got the 3 abilities. We got synergizing for mana rock. We got proliferate. We got draw a card. That's all good, but it's a lot painful because we have to deal damage to ourselves. So we're gonna jam pack the deck full of life gain cards. We have 4 Sunset Reverie and 4 Union of the Third Path. We got Wandering Emperor and Teferi to help us gain life. Hopefully that can help us kind of pull out of that life damage that Staff of Completion will do to us. It's not EDH. We start with 20 life, so we're gonna die pretty quickly, especially against today's meta. So what else do we have? Well, in the early game, we got Soul Partition to help exile our opponent's permanent, or in the late game, we can Soul Partition our own permanent to replay them. So Soul Partition is a 2 mana, exile any non-land permanent. Pretty good card. We also have 4 Sunset Reverie to gain life and get little creatures if we need to against aggro, and against control, we might be able to draw an extra card because our hand is slightly smaller. The only counterspell in the deck is Make Disappear. It's not a great counterspell, but we honestly just need it in the early game. In the late game, we got other things to do. And then we have 2 Silver Scrutiny to draw a bunch of cards. And for Silver Scrutiny, right, it is not a what is it called? Mind Splice Apparatus deck, so we don't really need to draw that many, or we're not able to draw that many cards, and we don't want to put that many Silver Scrutiny in the deck. And then going to third 3 cast, right, we got 4 Union of the Third Path to gain some life, hopefully, and draw a card. So it filters itself just to give us some life. We got 3 Urza Lord Protector to make our artifact, instants, and sorcery spell cost less, which a lot of the deck is artifact, instants, and sorceries. But we can also meld him by paying 7, right? When it melts into Urza Planeswalker, wow, we got a lot of effects, right? +2 artifact, instant, sorcery costs 2 less. And then we also gain 2 life. +1, draw 2 cards, discard a card. +0, get 2/2 Soldier. -3, exile any permanent, non-land. And then -10 to give artifact or planeswalker we control indestructible, and then just blow up the whole board. And then 3 Staff of Completion to help us give mana or proliferate or even draw a card. So this is pretty good long, going long, but we do need the life to kind of subsidize that, which is why a lot of the cards in the deck gains life. 2 Wandering Emperor, can't fit 4, but 2 Wandering Emperor still, because she is just that good. And then 2 Teferi to help us, get some use out of the proliferate. If we can ultimate Teferi, that'd be great. We have 2 Sunfall, just to exile all board, and you might think, how come you're not running 4 Sunfall? Because a lot of decks that run Sunfall runs 4 Sunfall, and the reason for that is because I also run 2 Farewell. So with Urza, Farewell also costs 5. So if we need that to happen, we can also get that to happen, and Farewell also gives us a choice. Maybe we don't want to exile all creatures. Maybe we just want to exile all enchantments and all graveyards. Who knows, right? So that's something to think about, and that is why there's 2/2. And then we also have 3 Milestone and Weakstone, a pretty good removal card. 5 mana artifact that gives us 2 mana back. Also -5/-5 on any creature, namely a Shieldred. And then if there's nothing on board, we can also draw 2 cards with it, and we need the Milestone Weakstone to meld with Urza. So that's the idea. And then the land, we are a very control-heavy deck, so 25 lands. Of course, we have 3 Staff of Completion for extra mana rock, so 25 lands. 1 Eiganjo, 1 Otawara, 4 plains, 4 islands. We also got 4 Adarkar Wastes for Deserted Beach, 4 Seachrome Coast, pretty standard Azorius color for 22 lands. 2 more for Mirrex for the 23rd and 24th land. And then in number 25, we got Blast Zone. Blast Zone is absolutely necessary against red, and it's very good to draw against red because they all got 1 cast. You can Blast Zone all the 1 cast away, and then they're just going to quit. So that's the whole deck list. Let's go and try it out. Don't look at that. Never played that deck. Here we go. Team Urza. If you cast a card that isn't actually in your hand, you will see a version. This only happens in Alchemy. You can never cast a card that isn't. Actually, no. You can cast a card from exile. Is that what they're saying? I'm just salty by Alchemy, so every time I see a reference to it, I get mad at it. All right, our opponent goes first. Our first play is a 3-drop. So, do we keep that? What kind of 2-drop do we have? A counterspell? Counterspell isn't that good against opponent goes first. A exile is not that great of an effect. The other 2-drop. So, I guess we'll try to do this and then punish. All right, so we got Generous Visitor. They're gonna overrun us before we get to do anything. Audacity. Well, at least that's all they have. On turn 2, which is rare, but it happens. Junkai Naturalist. Alright, here comes a bunch of things. No? That's all you got? Alright, what do we got? 5 damage to the dome. Maybe it's more. 4 lands. Calyx. If he attacks, he gets to copy something, right? What does this do again? You may create a token as a copy of non-ledger enchantment you control. Well, that is so bad for us. Alright, I guess we'll have to do this. Get that out of here. Kami. Alright, Lord Urza, you're a little late. We're gonna have to hold up the Wandering Emperor and hope that it's not a dud. Opponent went first. If we went first, it would have been a different game. But opponent went first. I hope that he goes wide. Even then, if he goes wide, can I live by this? Okay. It's not too much damage.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. I am almost sad to see you go.
As an enchanted creature? Where's the enchanted creature? What the heck? Whenever Calyx or an enchanted creature. I can't read. Ossification. Alright, you got that. Oh no!
I'm
so
never done for good.
I did not notice I don't have a 5th land. So can't cast Sunfall here. I think I just die next turn. So here's Seachrome Coast to kind of top everything off here. So I gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gain 5 life. I'm at 9. And there's like 20 something on board. Yay! I just assumed I could Sunfall turn 5. No. So this is the difference between going first and second. I've gone first, you know, maybe once every 10 games. So yeah, it's totally a fair algorithm Arena's got. I don't even know why. I'd assume that you would go first more if you're a better player. Or no, you go first more if you're a worse player, and the better player goes second more. But I obviously lose way more games than I win, so I don't know what the deal is. See? What the heck is this? I don't even get draws. Alright, we gotta make this appear in the Soul Partition. And then we're gonna have to hope to draw land number 3, land number 4, and land number 5. Do we keep a hand like this? We got 2 removals though. Alright, I'm just gonna go greedy. I just quit, huh? It's an island. They don't want their negate? Do they not have lands? Is that what's going on? I guess I also don't have land. So, you know, it's fair. We're even. Alright, bye. I guess I can't really fault anyone for playing mono red or mono blue anymore because Arena's just been awful. Like, why would you want to play any deck that requires thinking when all the brain power you can muster, 3 of those brain cells you can squeeze into this game just get punished by the fact that the game doesn't want you to win? It's not about fair game, it's just you don't win. Stamrus! Hello, Stamrus. Hey, we get to go first. I don't think it matters. White. Hey, I also have a plane. Let's go. Let's see who's more playing. An island. So we're playing the same type of deck. I mean, Azorius. I don't know if it's the same deck, but same type. You gonna counter my union? I didn't think so. Alright, well, here's a Sea-Chrome cost. Hey, look at that! Looks familiar? Not gonna play anything. It's gonna Emperor me. Alright, well, gotta drop a land every turn, so here we go. He's gonna Emperor, I'm gonna counter it, then nothing happens. Can't run Teferi into an open board, or open mana. That'd be kind of dumb. There it is. No Emperor, please. White. White. Colorless Union. Do I want to make this appear a Union? No. Even if he is just looking for the land drop. Yeah, he does get it. So do I, though.
Don't worry.
Maybe I just need a card. I don't need a 3rd mana.
Oh, oh, oh. The next few moments.
Counterspell's pretty good. Alright, let's see. He probably has something to counter. Would he counter this, though? It's not that good of a card. But I got 2 of them, and if he counters it, I'm okay with it. Let's draw 2 cards. 5 mana, draw 2. Not a good trade-off. Untap an artifact, untap no creatures, and then we'll untap a land. I don't know what land. Xylem? Wandering Emperor. You got it.
I've learned much during my travels.
Don't worry.
So I have 5 mana right now?
A little mischief.
What can I do with 5 mana? Soul Partition his Emperor? That's not good. I could Staff of Completion. I bet he didn't see that coming. Alright, we got a counterspell live. This Mystone, Weakstone can't do anything, and we can proliferate 1, so at least we can try to do that.
May your blade strike true.
No. Please don't strike true. Strike the opposite of true, please.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Proliferate.
surprise.
Ambitious farmhand. All right. Do I just exile the Emperor? No, that makes it really good. Do I just exile the 3/3? That's kind of a waste. Oh, well, second to fairy. Doesn't change much, but is a second to fairy. So what do I do here? He's got a lot of mana open, and I don't have that much mana open. Do I want to proliferate or draw a card? If I proliferate twice, I go up to 4. Drawing a card does help me get a lot out of this. Oh, this is kind of tricky, huh? Alright, maybe I Wandering Emperor, make a 3. No, so this turn is to draw a card. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that I want to use up some of these cards. I'll just quit, you know. Don't want to let me think about the cards I have. Coward. Alright, well, you know, if you're playing Urza, you can just kind of rope your opponent out. Don't do that, though. Never try to rope your opponent out. I was really thinking about what I can do. There were different cards that I could have played. It's not like I was not thinking about anything. I keep looking at my cards thinking what is the better play. And our opponent can't wait a 30 seconds. So, you know. This is the difference between people who rope when they have 1 card left and only 1 option left, and people who rope because they have 7 cards in their hand and have so many different options to play. Jeez. Alright. Duke Raoul. Finally, opponent goes first, right? One of those games where our opponent gets to go first. One of those games. One of those games. Not a good hand, but you know what? Every hand I get is not good anyway, so let's just go with it. I need to draw a 3rd land or I quit. We did get a 3rd land, but this is another one of those aggro decks. Kami. We can take Kami out. Soul Partition is pretty good against the Kami. Weaver. Do I want to kill the Weaver? Weaver is pretty scary. Get out of here, you. Now we can union. Ow. See Chrome Coast. Alright, if I Urza, it'll probably just die from like one of the removal, right? It's okay though. Urza's here to eat the removal. Instead of my face. Junkai Naturalist? Alright, he only has green left. So probably not the right play. Did he want to copy it? Do I want to play a Sea Chrome Coast? Because I want to kill this. Right? Yeah, I'm not going to play the Reverie. So it's -5/-5 on your Naturalist. Goodbye. This is not Vigilance, so I don't want to just let him all 4 block into a Protector. Our Protector. And enjoy, Mr. 3 lands. Ha! He did play it wrong. Genius. I think he wanted to just play the Junkai Naturalist and then ossify, but hey, it didn't work. So, first we'll play a land. We're at 20, so we can't actually Reverie for life. We can Reverie 4 cards, so he has 4 cards. Do we Teferi and Sunset? Fairy is probably gonna get eaten.
I could explain what I'm about to do, but I'd rather show than tell.
It's true. I do rather show than tell. Oh, that's a good card. Let's untap an artifact. I'll tap that creature some more. We're gonna untap this land.
And some think
I can also Mindstone and Weakstone and take out the Weaver. I think that's pretty good. Let's do it. Yes. We'll choose this. -5/-5 on your Weaver. Get Urza back, we can meld. And then the Silver Scrutiny would be huge. Ossification, you don't say. I didn't think that was in your deck. Michiko's Ring of Truth. On the low 2/2. Oh no. What if I just block it? Alright. Time for our opponent to scoop. I think this is a scoop turn. Anyways, here's all creatures, all enchantments, all graveyards. Why not? I don't have anything in the graveyard. Just artifacts. Hey, I remember these cards. You remember these cards? So it's one. There's the scoop. I didn't even get to use anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough to meld the Urza, but enough for our opponent to not play the game anymore. So yeah, Urza did his thing. Against enchantments, you just have to play anything on board, and then they'll quit. And well, stick anything on board, right? Not play anything, because they got ossifications up to wazoo. So yeah, you get a farewell against an enchantment, play it once, they will leave the game so quick. And if your whole deck gets stopped by one card, you should stop playing that deck. Same thing as mono red against Thalia. Opponent goes first. We got farewell. We got 3 lands, so this is going to be a very bad draw because we have a very good opening, which means that our draws are always going to be bad. 2 Silver Scrutiny probably isn't that good. But opponent invades Poland and still goes first. How is that fair? Alright, so it's a Traxa deck. Why not? I can't really play it anyways. Or I can't really play anything with the Adarkar Wastes. Azusa, not a Traxa deck. Interesting. Well, we got nothing. We got nothing for the next few turns. They also have nothing. Wow, okay. Those are cards you can draw. Does he have an instant? Leyline Binding? You can play Leyline Binding, I guess. That's the card he can play. I don't know how that works out, because he can bind his own... He can't even bind his own Zuza. So he can't... Can he play... He can play Leyline Binding. It comes into play, then he targets. So if he doesn't do anything, he won't target you. He has an island. That's not good. That means he's potentially have counterspells. I don't know if this kind of deck would have counterspells. Invasion of Zendikar. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not invade Zendikar, shall we? It's a little scary for me. Do I just make 1 once? I make 1/1. I don't even draw cards. Why would I do that? Alright, this is a very bad memory deluge. We take 3. Enter. Here's a very bad memory deluge. Get some lands. So, would they have counterspells? Would this deck have counterspells? Is there a reason for me to get rid of the likeness? Oh, all those are good questions and some more, huh? So yeah, I don't think so. I don't draw a card. I don't think I'll ever get to draw a card. I don't think I'll ever block the likeness because he gets mana that way. Do I just hold up 2 Make Disappears? This is also 2 Make Disappears. Alright, we need our farewell to hit something big, so... Can he play a Traxa? He does not have... Well, he does have red. So no blocks. Ow. Milestone, Weak Stone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no, not Milestone, Weak Stone, not now. Also no attack. I don't think I need to kill them with the 1/1s. I don't think he has haste either. It really doesn't have much of anything. So, we'll Scrutiny for 3, right? No, if I Scrutiny for 3 and he counters it, that's pretty bad. So, let's just go to my turn. I'm starting to think that this is a deck that does devious cover-up things. He hasn't played anything. Maybe he's holding back. He just has lands. This is definitely a devious cover-up deck. I can feel it. I can feel it in my jammies. Alright, we got a lot of land, so that's good. No Sunside Reverie where the whole hand would be useful, so let's just play our beach. Will he stop a Milestone, Weak Stone? He doesn't. Well, if he doesn't stop it, then I'll kill his likeness. He has 4 cards still, so let's get a Staff of Completion now, because I can only cast 1 spell anyways. And I don't think that deck has haste. Maybe he has Wandering Emperor though, so still I don't want to attack into an Emperor. Leyline Binding. What are you gonna bind? The Staff. Do I want to draw a card? From the Staff? I'll go down to... Yeah, it's fine. I'll draw a card. Just waiting for an Atraxa. Archangel of Wrath. How many times did we kick it? 1, 2, 3... We kicked it once. I need to counter that. Because I will die from it. Would you like to pay? Huh? Huh? You want to pay? Wow, our opponent's really thinking about whether or not he wants to pay. That's... Does he have a Spell Pierce? Because that would tap him out if he has a Spell Pierce and he wants to pay for 2. Or he can Rope. That's also a choice you can make. So yeah, this is kind of similar to the main deck I was playing. And just like that deck, it's terrible. I mean, he can still beat me if I draw or just lands. Or Sunset Reverie. There's another land. Alright, so what are we doing? I don't want to just pay 4 life. Or pay 2 to gain 4 life. No Mirrex. He's got 3 lands, so I can farewell his Leyline Binding. That's a play I can make. That's a play I'm not going to make. Well, he doesn't have Emperor this turn. Red. Is it Tally time? Second Archangel Wrath. Can't stop that. Huh? Want to go for my face again? Oh, I only kicked it once. Another Make Disappear. So, guess we'll farewell the board. Have to do it now. Let's get all creatures and all enchantments and even all graveyards. Just keep artifacts, just like before. Alright, do I want a Reverie? Reverie to gain 4 life? Oh, he has nothing, huh? That's not good. I need to hold up to make this appear. I can't even draw cards with this, so kind of a dead card. Proving Ground? Yeah. There is a Union. That's not good. I don't want two of those. So... do I want to play 2 out? I guess we'll play 2 out. The Milestone Weak Stone isn't doing much. If he wants a Farewell, I can counter it. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can still make this appear something if I double make this appear it. That's the only counter spell we have, so it's gonna have to do. You know what would help? One of the planeswalkers or Urza that we stuck in our deck for? Nah, let's not do that. Let's not have cards that I put in the deck for. Let's just watch our opponent. Is he roping me because he's got no place? Or is he roping me because he's salty? Because he's not even looking at his cards. He's got 3 cards left. Come on. I'm gonna Staff of Completion myself to death. Worth the effort. I'm at a point where Sunset Reverie can actually give me a card. But he's paying a card every turn. Mainly because he has lands. Oh my god, there's 3 of those! Why is there 3 of those? Arena, what are you doing? What kind of algorithm is this? Who coded this? Whoever coded this should be fired. Out of a canyon into the sun. Yes, when someone gets rage quit, they should get 3 of those timers because, you know, that's how engaging gameplay is. Let's go to the ring. Look at that. Ooh, there's an end. He's gonna throw a rock, and he missed. That's basically me when I play baseball. You wanna do it again? No, he's out of rocks. Oh, he's got another rock. Can you lift it? Yes. And he still missed. At least make him throw to a different spot. It's not even that hard to code. Just like randomly algorithmically generate a spot for it to throw to. That's lame. It's just like Hearthstone. It's got subpar coders making these animating. Like, it's not the animator's fault because the animators just go from whatever they're sent. It's whoever coded this and is like, oh, let's just throw it to the same spot every time. No one's gonna notice that. Ropey, rope. Invade Poland. Maybe he's, you know, too busy invading Poland to do anything. Or maybe he went back to World War II and just got stuck and couldn't come back to the time. Yeah, you gotta rope every turn? Jesus. And then explode. Well, you know, we got Staff of Completion to kind of help us win. I don't really know what's in the top deck, but I think we have a pretty good lock on whatever they play, as long as it doesn't play another land next turn. So we got an extra turn to draw 2 cards. Sunset Reverie is going to get us on live. I think we have a pretty good lock on that game, but it's frustrating when you can't play it out because your opponent's such a coward. And that's all I got for you. That's all the Team Urza's going to do. We didn't get to meld. We almost got to meld in both games, right? We almost got to meld when we farewell that enchantment deck. We almost got to meld that last game. If we just draw Urza, we had enough mana to play Urza and meld the same turn. Either way, didn't get to meld because the meta game in Arena is too aggressive, and that means that if you ever get a chance, get to a position where you get to meld, your opponent just won't play it out. So this is a weird combo. I don't think this will ever happen in Standard because no one's going to play it out and see what happens. They see Urza, they think, oh, that Planeswalker is going to come. I might be marginally behind, so I'm not going to play this game. Let's go play the next game where I can aggressively push my opponent out in turn 3. How are you going to have fun in kind of games like that? I don't know, but that is how Arena's, you know, gearing towards, how Wizards making a Standard going toward. And with the lack of rotations coming up this year, not coming up this year, I guess, if you want to call it. No rotations, right? It's not rotating this year, so we're just going to get more mono red aggro. We're going to get more blue-eye soldiers. We're going to get more enchantments. That's what we're going to see in the next year or so. unfortunately, basically Wizards don't like money anymore. They don't want to make money, so they don't want to make the game good. And we're going to try to make the best of it. I'm going to keep trying to make these dumb decks work, and when they do, it's glorious and it's fun. And when your opponent ropes out and just quits, it's a little frustrating, but those are kind of the give and take we got to have to enjoy Magic the Gathering. It's still one of the most fun games to play, to be fair, because there's so many dimensions, so many thought process going through. And hopefully next time I get to Urza someone. That's all I can say. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.